So you guys want to go into some tips and tricks for beginners?
Yeah.
I would love to.
Okay. So the first thing that I learned, and some of these might be, you can disagree or whatever, but the thing that I learned is I started going to major cities because I was watching your stream. They said, go to major cities because it helps you get better. And I disagree a little bit because everyone lands at big cities because they have a lot of loot normally.
Yeah.
But I think something, again, that Fortnite does a little bit better than PUBG, or not better, but just different, is that they put more loot out in undiscovered areas than PUBG did. So you're not as likely to find the really, really good stuff just because there's not as many chests. But especially if you're playing solo, I've learned that if you want to get familiar with playing the game and then work on your combat and stuff later, if you want to just get the feel of how it runs, how to build and stuff, I would say don't go to big cities at the beginning. Learn how the guns work. Learn maybe, if you go to more secluded areas, places that aren't on the map with the names, you'll see them, all the alliterations.
Yeah.
Great. But if you go to more secluded areas, I think you'll get a little less harsh of an intro to the game, and then once you start feeling like you get your feet under you, then you can start going to bigger cities and stuff and battling out there.
That was going to be my number one tip too, because that's the same thing I did. Playing with my friend Dell, he told me to just drop in Tilted Towers, which is like
Tilted
the
Towers.
meta place to go. Everybody goes to Tilted.
Everybody goes to Tilted.
And it's super dangerous. And I was like, nah, dude, I can't. I don't even know how to play yet. So I would just drop to the very edge of the map when nobody was at, and try to get used to the controls, set the keybinds up to where I was comfortable, and then started dropping into small towns to practice combat and all that kind of stuff.
The one I like is it Pleasant Park or?
I love Pleasant Park.
Pleasant Park is awesome.
Yeah. Is that the one with the big soccer field in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't played that game in particular, so I'm going to give more like general advice because I figure most people that are going to be new to this game and want tips probably are new to FPS in general. Mm-hmm. So the first thing I would say, especially if you're new to PC FPS, get a decent mouse. I would look around on reviews and stuff for a mouse that's actually good.
And lower that sensitivity.
You want to lower your sensitivity. I would say get a big mouse pad, maybe about this big, maybe the size of your arm from your fingertip to your elbow. You don't want to use your mouse with just your wrist. You want to use your whole arm to move the mouse. You can be more accurate and play with a lower sensitivity that way. So you can be more accurate, especially at a distance. Use your mouse on its native resolution. Don't fiddle with your DPI or anything. Try and turn off all your acceleration like in Windows and stuff like that, which I think is easier now than it's been in the past. And personally, if you don't have one already, get a mouse with 5 buttons. You will never ever go back.
What I was gonna say is
you'll never go back to a 3-button mouse.
With Fortnite specifically, you're gonna need to put your build stuff on better hotkeys than they have, because they have the F1 through 5, I think, and it's just too far away. Yeah. And if you watch anyone play that's ever played before, it's almost as when you hear a shot, it's instant wall put up. Yeah. And the way you do that is and I think Michael, you said that you did the same thing. Put the build keys on the mouse.
Yep.
It's the easiest thing.
I've got the walls on one and the stairs on the other.
Yep, same.
There's the main two that you're going to use.
And so immediately I'm running, I hear a shot, and it's literally right on my thumb, and you just hit one and then the other, and then all of a sudden they're both there, just like that. And that's a big power play to learn how to do quickly. Yep. And don't forget about resources and materials.
Resources is a big thing, especially early game. You're going to want to be gathering everything that you can find. If you go into a house to loot, knock down the bookshelves that are in there.
Just knock down everything.
Just hit everything with your pickaxe.
Yep.
Usually a good amount to have in the first town that you're in is maybe 100, 200, 250, somewhere around in there.
Of anything, of either anything. Wood, brick, or what is it, steel or
metal, something like
stone, metal.
But get at least 200, and you should be good to go for a while.
Good Lord. It's quick. It's quick. It's not as much as you think it is.
No. Yeah. Another good tip for early game is find a shotgun.
Yes.
Those are critical.
Yes.
If you go into a house without a shotgun and there's somebody in there with a shotgun, you are going to die.
Yep. You're done.
And that's it. Game over.
Yeah. Close combat is not. There's not a lot of variants.
No.
It's basically shotgun or bust. I've heard a lot of different. They've nerfed the double pump thing, right?
Yep, they did.
They used to have this thing where you could have 2 pump shotguns and you could fire them quicker than you could the tactical shotgun.
By weapon switching or something?
Right,
okay.
It negated the pump animation.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I love glitches, dude.
Yeah.
They got rid of that.
They got rid of it. They fixed it.
That was in the game for like a total of a week.
I've seen some people that really like the pump shotgun over the tactical shotgun. Does it do more damage?
Okay, the pump does more. It does more damage. and has a longer. Well, hold on. Let me think about this. It's got a longer range, and does more damage, but has like half of the fire rate of the tac shotgun.
Right.
So
just don't miss, right?
Exactly. I think that's
don't
the
miss.
point. Yeah.
Like
It's
if you get a headshot with a pump shotgun, you pretty much killed him.
Yeah.
But what I like to do is have pump and tac, so you can, as you're closing in on the enemy, shoot them with the pump shotgun, and then switch to tac for up close. That's
I
what
personally
like
like tac just because I can't aim. But yeah, and anything with a well, not crossbow, but anything with a scope, keep it.
Dude, I got a sick crossbow kill. This
Really?
morning, dude.
I don't like
God,
crossbow,
dude.
man. I don't like the crossbow.
Well, the only reason I used it is because it was one of the battle pass challenges. You got to get a kill with a crossbow.
Oh, I see.
And I dropped, and I got the first weapon I got was a crossbow, right? And so I was like, "Oh God, I'm so dead, dude." And this guy walked in the room with a shotgun, and I hip fired and got a headshot and killed him.
Wow, you lucky piece
I
of
know,
garbage.
man. Dude, I was so excited.
I will take a crossbow if I have no other scope, just for the fact of looking down the scope and being able to check out my surroundings.
I also got another crossbow kill a couple days ago. I was in a bush. I had the bush. Like, you can get an
There's
item.
no bush camping in this game, guys.
No,
I
listen.
swear.
You can get an item that turns you into a bush.
Oh wow,
but
that's
you-
actually
It's
pretty
okay.
sweet.
Time out before you say anything. It is hilarious to see someone in that walking through a field because you literally just see legs on a bush, just like running at full speed. It's awesome.
Wow,
But yeah, I snuck up behind somebody, and while they were like looting,
that's dirty,
they
dude.
killed somebody, and so I snuck up behind them and sat down
That's filthy.
and headshot them with the
Man.
with the crossbow.
Nice.
That's not
I
really
got
good.
somebody for camping the other day. We landed in two factories that were close to each other, and we both looted said factories, and they hadn't come out of their building yet. So I ran down and I ran around and I went to the other side and made it and climbed up through the roof and came down. Oh, that poor guy or gal. They were waiting at the front door wide open, just sitting there waiting. And I literally walked up and put the shotgun to the back of their head and pulled the trigger. Oh man, it was fun.
Cool.
So basically, what we're saying is we like Fortnite and we think you should go play it, right?
Yes.
I mean, Justin has his
Sure, I
doubts,
guess.
but
I mean, it's
you're gonna have to play it. We'll
it's
get you.
probably fine.
It's probably fun.
I think you'll like it if you actually try it. 'Cause
I'm sure I will.
I was in the same camp as
I
you
was
before
too.
I played
I
it.
like plenty of games that I recognize have problems. So yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think it's flawless for anything, but I think it's.
I also
fun.
love how often they update it.
Yeah, they're
They
on top
patch
of
it like
things.
every week, and they add new content. And I bought this toy pickaxe that squeaks whenever you hit stuff with it.
Nice.